How's it going, guys? Welcome to ScaleUp Fx. We help retail traders become profitable through implementation of institutional and market maker style techniques in the foreign exchange market. So how do we trade at ScaleUp Fx? The first thing or the first tool we use is sentimental analysis. So we gauge the type of sentiment the market is on. Are we in a risk on market? Are we in a risk off market? Which essentially means, are we seeing flows into safe haven currencies like the US dollar or the Japanese yen? Or are we seeing risk on market scenarios where we have bearish US dollar, bearish Japanese yen, and bullish foreign currencies? So that's the first thing we do. The second model we use to trade at ScaleUp FX is the market maker model. Now, the market maker model is a model that allows us to understand and ride on the coattails of the market makers, who in this case of trading derivatives and currencies are the central banks and the large commercial institutions. The next thing we employ is fundamental analysis. So we track economic data releases like interest rates, inflation news like CPIs, PMIs. We also track non-farm payrolls, unemployment rates, and all of that economic data releases as they have influence on the markets as well as where price would like to go. We also use the price algorithmic theory, which is based on the algorithm central banks use to drive price or deliver price to certain zones on your chart. We use smart money tools, which is understanding where the large commercial traders are positioned on certain assets and where they want to take price to. We also use bond yields and indices, stock indices, to understand and determine possible and profitable price setups. Institutional trading model, which is one of the things we employ here at ScaleUp FX, is pretty much understanding how the retail trader or the typical retail trader is trading and how to make money off of the retail trader logic. Psychological and institutional levels, these go hand in hand with the institutional trading model. These are essentially round figures or certain levels in a certain currency pair or commodity pair that institutions are looking at because they have certain orders there. Correlation theory is one of the important tools we use here at ScaleUp FX to understand how the markets are moving. Are they moving in tandem with each other? If we have a bullish dollar, we should see a bearish euro and a bearish pound to the US dollar. Sometimes we have cracks and correlations, and those are the types of things we look at when we talk about the correlation theory. The block theory, which is order blocks, breaker blocks, proportion blocks. These are certain theories that we use to understand where price is going to be and where price is going to be delivered to and delivered from. These are essentially an array of different sub tools that we employ when understanding our entries, our exits, and our targets. All of these models and theories and tools revolve around the basics of price action and time. What should you expect? You will understand the risk and the relativity behind it, as well as what it means to accept risk. Risk is relative based on the appetite of certain individuals. You will understand what risking is and how to apply risk management in trading. You can expect to learn a myriad of things ranging from simple price action concepts to certain more advanced concepts. You can also expect to learn the application of certain fundamental data releases in deciphering where price wants to go. You will learn how to enter trades based on certain price action concepts. You will understand the weekly range. You will learn how the weekly range can help in deciphering the best trade opportunities in the week. You will learn patience. How do you make the best of our content? Take notes. Start a separate demo account to practice all the concepts we will be teaching throughout the course of the YouTube channel, as well as potentially a premium course. Keep track of your trading statistics. It is important to understand your trading statistics over a period of time. If you're just starting, you want to track your 3 months trading statistics. What is your win rate? How many longs are you taking? How many shorts are you taking? How many losses do you have? What are the size of your losses compared to the size of your win? What is your average risk to reward? Those are the types of things you want to keep track of, as they will help you develop as a trader over time. Revisit certain concepts to grasp a better understanding. It is always important to go back into the concepts that we've taught and try as much as possible to refresh your mind, as some of them you find that you might not be able to employ because you've forgotten it, or you just have skimmed through it and not thought to go deeper into that specific concept. How would the video library be structured? We're going to have ScaleUp Setup Sundays, which are weekly breakdowns and overviews of different currency pairs and assets, as well as commodities. We have trade setup breakdowns of previous trades that we've taken, going over our losses and our wins, and how we manage the trade and the things that made us keep holding the trade, where we took partial profits, where we took full profits, where we closed the trade, where we moved our stop loss to break even, and so on and so forth. Finally, the video library will be structured based lastly on the concept teachings. So everything ranging from price actions to how to enter a trade, to understanding different correlation theories, to understanding the block theory, as well as everything we had touched on earlier. Case study series. So we'll be going through certain case studies in time and in the future, predicting price, trying to analyze where price is going to, understanding draws on liquidity, and what should we expect from certain currency pairs and assets. Lastly, the references. So all our knowledge, where does it come from mostly? We have Division 1 trading run by Tyler Boudreau, Go Long Forex Academy run by Archie Rice, as well as the Inner Circle Trader, Michael J. Huddleston. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.